Hi, it's Nick again. So this time I went on and I implemented bullet holes, which was fun. So this is the result. Obviously, it's also replicated for the clients, so you can see, the client can see this as well. I actually have two of them. Where's the other one? There it is. Alright, so this guy can also see them. And if he shoots, the server and the other client can also see them. So they can all see them. Now this is how I did it. Right, before I actually did it a bit differently. If you already saw the other video, like on hit, I basically put this whole function, which now I actually went into a multicast spawn bullet holes implementation. Might as well show you the header file first. So there's a U material interface, which is called impact holes material, and it's a U property edit anywhere because you can then set it into Blueprint. And the U property edit anywhere lifespan. This you don't have to do it, a U property edit anywhere, but I wanted to do it because I wanted to control the lifespan from Blueprint. So that's nice. You know, you can always set it up there. You don't have to come back to C++ every time. And then there is a U function, server reliable with validation, which is server spawn bullet holes, which takes in the normal overloads that, you know, like that was already taking that function from before when I refactored it. And then a U function that multicast reliable, which is multicast spawn bullet holes with the same thingies here. Then in projectile CPP, so on hit, I'm calling the server bullet holes hit. So this function, just forget this. This is the validation thing. So I am mostly doing UE logs just to check if something is going wrong. You can do it too, or you can just put return true and it's gonna be fine. But I don't know. I put all this because I really wanted some checks to see if something is going on. At least I know in the UE log, in the thingy. Oh my god, in the output log, what's happening. Then you have this function, which is the implementation of the multicast. And here I put in all this code. So short explanation is an F vector, which for the hit location, because this takes in, as you can see, world context. Then you have a U material interface, an F vector for the decal size, an F vector for the location, F rotator for the rotation, and a float for the lifespan. You can also see the parameters there at the bottom. Decal material, decals material. It explains to you what they are, in case you don't know. But this is basically for the get world. We get the world, so that there is that. Then for the decal material, where is it? There it goes. You got a U material interface pointer for the decal material, which is the impact holes material, which is what I put right here, the U property. Then decal size, which is an F vector. So F vector decal size, and I put 16, 16, 16. Works fine for me. Honestly, I think it's perfect. I don't need to put this into editable for Blueprint. I think I will just keep it like this. It's okay. Then the hit location. Now this is an F vector, and you have to call this hit impact point, which is where the bullet actually hits. Then the rotation, which is the F rotator rotation. There you go. Oh, I still have hit normal. Yeah, well, I didn't really use this, but never mind. Then you got the F rotator rotation, which is hit normal rotation, and this will give it the rotation to the normal, so it will stick to the surface and not look awkward. And then you have the lifespan. So the lifespan is the one that I made here, which I already gave it a a default value, but of course it's edit anywhere, so you can always edit in Blueprint. And then that's pretty much it, I believe. Yes. That's it. Once you compile, you're gonna then have to go and make the material. Now, at first you need to set in the BP projectile bullet, you need to set the material here. Now, I didn't have one at the beginning, so I believe I set something like this. Now let's set the lifespan to 5. Compile and save. So these are the two edit anywhere. So one is the impact holes material, which you can set, and the lifespan, which is, well, self-explanatory kind of. So I went in and I was doing, yeah, there you go. This is what I could see, just because I wanted to see have a visual feedback, like on what, if it was working or not. So that was my visual feedback right there. And once I was like, oh, okay, it's working fine. It's rotating, as you can see. Like if you shoot in the same spot, see they're all rotated kind of randomly. So I was like, ah, okay, cool. It's definitely rotating. By the way, I'm not sure I explained that. Yes, apologies, I didn't explain this. Here there's a float with random roll offset. So it's an fmath rand range, so it will rotate the decal randomly on the roll, not on the yaw or the pitch. And here you set the rotation. So it's an F rotator, which takes as input the, of course, rotation pitch, rotation yaw, and rotation roll, plus the random roll offset, which you defined here. So this float, random roll offset, fmath, rand range, whatever, you know, all this, you put it here. And it's just gonna rotate the thing. Then, that's explained. And then here I have mine, of course, which I show you how I did it. No, sorry, it's called bullet holes. Yes. Okay, so this decal, it's pretty straightforward. It's nothing too complicated. Some blueprint. No, it's not. Wait, what? It's in assets, then textures, bullet holes. There you go. So I imported a pretty simple texture. Like I like this one, it was kind of stylized, which is a bit on with the mood of the game, so it's quite cool. I like it. We gotta make sure that it has an alpha channel, so it has transparency around, and you can only see the actual hole, nothing around it. Okay, that's very important. Then you make a new material. Just make a regular material, give it a nice name. Oh, I have a typo in there. Capital E. Never mind. Oops. And you click on the input. The output, and you select deferred decal translucent, then you import the texture and you just plug it into the base color, the RGB, and the alpha you plug it in the opacity. So if you plug once you plug the alpha into the opacity, you will see that now it's actually a translucent decal. And that's pretty much it. Just set it from the blueprint and you're good to go. Another thing, by the way, you might notice is that once you shoot, the decal is slightly offset. It's not really, the hole is not really in the center of the crosshair. It's just slightly offset to the left and the bottom. Now, I kind of don't care, to be honest. Like in a fast-paced game, when you're like just running around shooting at people, you know, you're not gonna sit there and go like, oh my god, the decal is slightly offset. Jesus, this is terrible. You don't care. I mean, nobody cares, really. So, you know, just gonna be running around shooting at people and stuff. It's kind of hard to tell that, that they're offset, to be honest. You really gotta sit there and just shoot in one spot and go like, oh my god, it's offset. Right? So, I don't care. If you want to fix it, you can probably just, you know, offset it again slightly. There is a way for sure. I didn't really implement it, didn't really care. I wasted enough time with it like that. So here's a nice teleporter that I put in. But yeah, like that's pretty much it. I'll probably implement also that whenever you shoot at a different surface, it will actually change the impact hole, but I didn't do it yet. I just literally finished implementing this, so but yeah, that's it. I hope that helps, and you know, if it helped you, then let me know, and let me see also how you implemented it. Maybe you implemented it in a better way. I want to know because it's gonna help. And thank you. Ciao ciao.